than that, I want to. I'm ready for the next challenge. That's what I'm ready to do. I come to fight, and I make sure, if I don't either knock somebody out, submit them. If I go to a decision, which is my second decision my whole career, it's always going to be exciting when I step in that cage. So thanks a lot, everybody.
Just good to be back, man. Took a long time off, 7 months. I like to stay busy, and man, I'm just glad with the win. I'm just happy with the win. Got a lot to improve, tighten it up a little more, but I'm just, happy with the win. Thanks, everybody.
He was putting him one step away from putting himself in the hospital trying to make 205 for a guy who walks around with about 4% body fat at 235.
West Virginia, sorry.
West Virginia, my bad.
I got hit today.
And he was desperately trying to make weight, and he couldn't make weight, and he was a step away from going to the hospital, and his kidneys were starting to shut down. He said, I just can't make 205 anymore, I'd like to fight at heavyweight. And a lot of guys have come to us at 170 and tried to move down to 55. Guys like Rick Hahn fighting for a world title, made magical transitions. But when guys try to move from a lower weight class to a bigger weight class, more often than not, it works out very poorly. And in this instance, in 2 fights straight, it has worked out beautifully well. Rich Hale looks every bit the heavyweight. As heavyweights go in this organization, the gentleman to my right, Big Monster, is a very, very talented heavyweight. His last 2 fights, we haven't been able to see much because of the disaster that was his 2 fights in sequence with Eric Prindle. But tonight he came out, threw for the fences, hit Rich Hale with big shots, couldn't put Rich away, and Rich came back and just performed at a great level as a heavyweight. So I'm just, we'll see this man again in our organization in short order. And Rich Hale, congratulations, man. That was just a spectacular performance.
With the heavyweights. I'm a heavyweight, but I walk around that and everything. I started out my career as a heavyweight, made a decision to drop down to light heavyweight because I could make the cut. With good separation in between, but respecting Bellator's tournament style, cutting month after month, it's pretty hellacious. So with that respect, I definitely moved back up to heavyweight. I think I answered a lot of questions tonight from a lot of fans and a lot of people wondering, can I take a hit from a heavyweight? Am I a heavyweight? Can I hang with these guys? And I think my biggest answer for them is it's not the size of the fight or the dog in the fight, but it's the size of the fight and the dog. And I go out there to put on shows. I try to end it. I come in and I look forward to being a champion that is going to make a statement, leave a mark on Bellator, and definitely with this move to Spike to show people, you can make big things happen. Always follow your dreams and don't ever let anybody tell you you can't do it. Outside of that, I'd really like to, thank the Canadian audience. I was utterly shocked walking out, man. You guys filled that, packed that arena. You guys went crazy. It was awesome just seeing all that support coming from the States. It's just beautiful to watch it cross over and have all that support and excitement. It was great.
How's your training camp going into this fight?
Training camp was actually really great. We obviously took a week off after the fights, got 2 weeks of training, and then another week right before the fights, rest up, recover, and get everything ready. I had a lot of great training partners and everything else. I kept to the same system that I did to get me here, so that was a big game plan. Stuck with it and really just kicked ass, came in and put a show on.
Nice. What was the game plan going in?
Same game plan as always, man. Stick and move. Always get on the movement. Touch them with the jab. Touch them with the cross. Take what they give to you, definitely, but look for, present the openings more or less by your movement. Get them walking into the punches and get it finished.
And what did you think of your opponent today?
There was a lot of talk going into this one to say both ends. I heard a lot coming from him, so I definitely rebutted. Not typical of me. Always respect, as you can see before the match started. Definitely bow to every single opponent I step in there because it takes a real man to train and get ready and let another man punch him in the face or hopefully not get punched. So definitely still have respect for him and everything else, but did what I needed to do and came out with the win looking for that belt.
Nice. Now, speaking about the belt, what are your thoughts on that, your next fight?
The next fight is going to either be between Vinicius or Volkov, and either one of them, it's pretty much the mirror image striker. I guess more so I look to see the Russian in the finals. That's who I think is going to win the next matchup, but you never know. It's MMA, anything can happen. Willing to take on either one of them, but either way, one or the other is going to be the next man standing in line to step between me and the belt. So I'm going to come do my job.
So your prediction, we'll be seeing the belt around your waist?
Oh, but yeah, damn straight. Prediction is the belt will be here. The belt is home around my waist.
Awesome.
Bellator Gold heavyweight.
Awesome. Anything you want to portray to your fans?
I just really want everybody to know that there's a lot that goes into this as far as training, hard work, everything else. A lot of talking between the fighters, but just understand that there's always respect at the end of the day for the other man that you step in there with. It's tough going into the fight and not having some bad blood, but at the end of it, there's always the respect between the guys. And, it's a great sport. I think it's doing great things. And just keep watching, man. Keep letting us live our dream.